Hi everyone. Today is Sunday, December 14th, 2014. And this is part of our secret section where we go into things really quickly, and hopefully you've gone over a lot of the evidence that we've shown over the past. A long time ago, I was woken up by God and told to go and show all of these things as I do upon the earth as we near the end of days. All through my life, I've had these moments of the end times reenacted over and over and over and over again with me. Even when I was younger, as a boy, my father had to come in the middle of the night, and he was in the military then. He had just come back from Korea. And he came back and he grabbed my mom and me and my brother, and he took us to the airport in the middle of the night. And we got on the flight to go down to Panama. And we left for 3.5 years. And he was just deployed there, but it was another, just like the rapture situation, being picked up. And all through my life, I've had those things reenacted over and over and over again. Over 20 years ago, I lived in Daytona Beach. And I was a carpenter at that point in time. And I worked for a guy named Mike. And Mike came to me and he goes, "I'm going to the West Coast. Do you want to go?" And I had just broken up with this girl and done all this stuff, and it was like I was being pressured to leave. So him and I and these two girls, we left, just like the Four Horsemen practically riding. And we went and we stopped at the Hoover Dam in Las Vegas, and that's where Michael stayed at that point. Then I continued on to San Diego, where I am now, and I started as a professional horseman. I started playing polo and such. I was a trainer and a teacher and a professional polo player, a horseman. But you can see right here in Daytona Beach, you see this jet as I keep showing on my channel over and over again, representing like a rapture. See us going through the keyhole right here. For any rapture to happen to anybody, you have to be invited, just as Michael invited me at that point in time. Revelation 19. And he saith unto me, Right blessed are they which are called unto the marriage supper of the Lamb. And he saith unto me, These are the true sayings of God. I was invited with Michael, and we left. He even got married at the end of it all. And we had a big celebration. And it's the end of the fourth age. Michael in the Bible is the voice of Jesus Christ at the end times. Jesus Christ comes with the voice of an archangel, Michael. See here, Daniel 12, Michael's deliverance in the end times. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. With Mike, right there. So you can see right here, in Daytona, just as us getting on that jet, I keep showing over and over and over again. See that right there? The end of the fourth age. And great destruction will come at this point. Mike, even on this trip when I was with Mike, he was crazy. He destroyed everything. He even destroyed his home when he left here. He was so mad. And then when we finally got to Vegas, he was all happy and he started his new stuff going on. He actually even started working for a jewel place with diamonds. Just as when it says Jesus Christ will come to get his jewels, his diamonds. Literally, that happened. You can see the jet right here. This is coming again. We're nearing this time again. These things happen to me all the time. My name is Mark. I'm a polo player. We've shown like this bad guy coming is just like Khan. You see the message we have today? Worlds will collide. Marco Polo. And Khan is coming. See here? It's all about the wrath of Kublai Khan coming. See this here? I played professional polo and I ran a school in San Diego for 15 years or so. At one point I played this big tournament. It was called the Skins Game. I had to actually go to Phoenix and play. And we played a guy named the Smith. And we played another guy named Torres, like the bull. Literally. It was like we were fighting the Smith and fighting the Red Bull. This thing that's coming is considered to be like the Red Bull, just as we've shown here on this glyph. Remember, Moses was taken out from underneath the burdens of Egypt and set free. From Abraham to Jesus went to Egypt. All of these things map out the end of days. This character is coming, this angel, seen like a red bull, with this key to open the abyss. See the red bull, the red horse of the apocalypse running? Just like the old Red Bull saying, Red Bull grants wings when it comes, like the Satan figure, the accuser. And see when this phoenix rises between the two domes, like between two breasts? This same symbolism is shown over and over again, just like this ship meeting the Red Bull, the gravest head wound coming. Just like the worlds colliding, the Red Bull coming. Just as even on this game of war, as I keep showing, it shows Kate Upton, and she's literally charging the Red Bull with her breasts. See the Red Bull? That means all of us charging at the Red Bull. This same story is shown over and over again, even in the unicorn and the Red Bull. The last unicorn represents the woman of the Bible. See here, she is a woman. And she leads thousands and thousands and thousands of white unicorns against the Red Bull. Just as Jesus Christ on the white horse, and everybody coming back on their white horses charging the Red Bull. This is shown over and over again, even on music videos I keep showing. Kesha is playing the woman in here, called Blow. For when the USA blows up, it actually represents bruising the serpent's head.
Dance.
See this new type of Eucharist coming from the Red Bull? See the Red Bull right here coming with this new type of Eucharist, trying to feed it to the woman and trick her? The red coming? She has nothing up to do with it. James Vanderbeek. Did you hear that? Back door cracked. We don't need a key. You see that? We're in. We're already in. Get in for free. And she takes him down. All of the unicorns going after the Red Bull. Just like here.
Listen. That's destiny calling. It's daring you to seize it. Some of you will die on this day. But stand with your alliance, and there's nothing to fear other than what's about to come out of those trees. Even though the Minotaur has never lost, I believe in you. Game of war.
So there you go. You can see that that is the woman leading the charge against the Red Bull. Exactly as in the story here of the woman taking all of the unicorns, going against the Red Bull. Exactly as in Kesha's video here, where they're all going off and going after him. You can see all of the unicorns in here. See all the unicorns taking him down. I live in San Diego now, where we show that all this will begin. This is me. This is my wife. We're doing the color guard for one of the Sunday polo games here at that point. This is me right here. My name's Mark. I live right down here near San Marcos. We just showed the jet that Michael invited us onto over in Daytona Beach. And then we showed the woman charging after the bull with all of the unicorns. And you can see all of that right here. The same exact things. Here's the popish figure putting in the key to open the abyss. Here comes the red bull. And now you can see the ship, just like a shuttle, ready to go and go right at the red bull when worlds collide. Right here. We don't know about the date, but we're getting close. I mean, we can go on and on about numbers. I see a lot of signs about the number 20, the number 21, the number 22, and the number 23. I keep watch on all of those dates. So we've seen an awful lot of evidence from God around those dates. We should keep watch as we near Christmas. But realize God can do whatever He wants at that point. So there you are. Look, there's the jet again. My house is right around here. And there we are charging the red bull again. When worlds collide. Khan is coming. Just like that there. Exactly as in this, with the woman charging the red bull all through there. Just as here, with the woman and the unicorns taking down the red bull and pushing him back into the sea. Just wanted to show how predominant this is all around us. So there we are right there, going right up. This is even called a Leeuwenhoek, the Mount of Olives. Right here. Literally. That's what all this represents through there. So you can see that that right there is the jet ready to go. Perfect. When the key to the abyss is opened. Exactly as this here. Him coming down with the key to open the abyss. It will launch this phoenix. See how it's going right at this bear practically? Like at the red bull coming? Just as when Moses crossed the Red Sea. Remember, Moses took all of the Hebrews across the Red Sea as Pharaoh was chasing them. That's what's going to happen again. Perfect. Right there. Isn't that amazing? Thank you, Lord God. Now, we've shown some evidence even on some commercials and things about the date being shown to us of 21 and 22 and the time of the red. Even on that progressive commercial about everybody getting on the jet. Right there. Perfect. Everything we've been showing. So let's take a look at that other commercial quickly. Right on this commercial here for progressive, this is just another sign, one of many. We could fill hours and hours and days of video worth of these signs. See the 211, which can make 211s make 22, or you can have 21. See this right here? And it's showing the time for the blue to leave. Through here, everybody in blue will turn white, just like they're getting their white robes. And then the people in the red are told they're going to be left behind. The time of Esau. Then they even make a joke at the end about the garlic festival. Just like as if the vampires are coming. For those that don't know it, the British royal family, who will be doing a big part of the New World Order coming in, a great deception, they are actually descended from Vlad the Impaler, the vampire. Yes. And they will be even working with Putin. It's all a big lie going on. They're all working together, getting ready to betray the USA. We go through the Red Sea. We destroy the Red Bull as we're going.
Looks like we're about to board.
I'm just comparing car insurance rates at
See, we're about to board the plane. See the 21, and that could be 22 also.
progressive.com.
Is that where they show the other?
Notice everybody back here that's in blue. See all these people back here? They will all turn white. Jesus says you have to have a white robe to get out of here, to get into heaven and go to the wedding feast of the Lamb.
You guys race too?
See, everything turning white? See, now their pants are white.
Cool.
Yeah.
See, everybody's white now, except for the guy in red. See, all these are now all white. Everybody, except for the ones in red. Confess with your mouth, the Lord is Jesus. Believe in your heart, God hath risen him from the dead, and you'll be saved. Hallelujah. We can see here the blue goes white, and the red goes down for the Great Tribulation.
Who's ready for the garlic festival?
This guy.
Bringing our competitors' rates to you. Now that's progressive.